YouTube, what's happening? It's your guy, not your average trucker, coming to you on a what's today? Wednesday. I think it's the last day of July. Just figured I'd drop a quick video, man. Something that's really annoying me. I'm at a shipper, picking up one of my local runs, obviously. But anyway, we've been doing this load, since maybe 2014 or 15. We've had this contract for a long time. We deal directly with the manufacturer or whatever. Anyway, lately it's been, we do anywhere from 2 to 5 loads a day out of here. The load is only going 90 miles, not very far, and we was doing it for $700, right? 90 miles. Anyway, I noticed the last few times I come out of here, I'm seeing 2 companies that I ain't never seen before. Normally when I come here, it's my company, and then it's this other guy, this other company that I see all the time, because they just started shipping out of this particular warehouse last year in 2018. They just opened this warehouse beginning of 2018, but we used to pick it up in Statesville, or we would pick it up in Morrisville. Anyway, other cities around here. This warehouse just opened, so now the load's shipping out of here. That's neither here nor there. My point is, for several years on this particular run, it'll be my company and this other company. I do anywhere from 2 to 5 loads out of here a day, guaranteed 2. And that other company, they do like 2. Because I think in total, to that where we deliver to, in total they do anywhere from 5 to 8 loads a day. While my wife is freaking blowing me up while I'm making a video. But anyway, lately I haven't seen that other company. I've been seeing these other 2 companies, smaller companies. This one company is like F&C or something like that. They got some like really old trucks, but it's a local load. Who cares, man? As long as the truck starts and gets you where you're going, it is what it is. And I've been seeing this other company called United Express or something. I don't know. But both of these companies are small carriers. I think they both got like 2-3 trucks. And they out of Charlotte also, just like I am, right? So anyway, today I'm just sitting here in my, in my little day cab waiting. It's a live load, so I'm sitting here waiting to get loaded. And this other guy from one of these other new carriers, he just happens to walk up to me and start talking. He thinks I'm just a company driver, I guess. So he's trying to recruit me to come work for him. It's hilarious, but I'm engaging in the conversation just to see where it goes. He's sitting here bragging to me about, mind you, I make $700 off this load. That's what we billing for. And it was $725, but in 2019 they lowered it $25. So anyway, I'm freaking talking to this dude. He's bragging to me about how he's getting this load from C.H. Robinson. It's 90 miles, and it's paying him $375. So in my mind, I'm like, yo, you're crazy. But he's bragging to me about how, yeah, man, I could do 2 of these a day, and I don't really, I used to have to worry about finding loads for my trucks, but now since I've been getting this load for the last few months, it's been good. And in my mind, I'm like, what the hell is this dude talking about, right? So I go ahead and tell him, well, yo, I ain't a company driver. I actually own this truck and multiple other trucks, and I'm making a lot more than that on the load. You know what I'm saying? I think they ripping you off, right? So me and him get to talking, and he's like, well, if I can lowball and get the load more consistently than another carrier, then I'm fine with it, because I'm making the money I need to make. And that's what disgusts me about the situation. I ended up just throwing my fingers up and closing my door. I didn't want to talk to this guy no more, because he don't understand simple business, man. It's people out here complaining every day, every week for the past several months that rates have been in the tank. And my position on that is, one, it hasn't really affected me because I'm under contract for most of the stuff I do. I'm not really in the spot market. But two, the thing that annoys me the most is people don't understand that the carrier has more power than the freaking broker. So it's people out here complaining about rates, and they want to blame shippers, they want to blame brokers, they want to blame everybody other than whose problem, whose fault it really is, which is the freaking carriers. Because the bottom line is, I do brokerage also. You understand? I'm not just a carrier. I have a broker's license as well. I sell loads also. And I know for a fact the rates that I'm charging my customers haven't changed. The rates that a lot of these people, or a lot of these other brokers, major brokers, are charging their customers haven't changed. What has changed is the carrier. It's carriers out here that are low, you know, you call on the low, and the broker's like, you know, I got an offer already at 1,000. How much can you do? And your silly self is saying, well, I can do it for $950. Who you think is benefiting from that? You not benefiting from that. The freaking broker's benefiting from that. So when y'all are calling on these loads and y'all out here snake biting and lowballing the next carrier, you are the reason that freight rates are so freaking terrible. It's not the freaking shipper. It's not the freaking customer to the broker. It's not the broker. It's the freaking carrier. Because at the end of the day, if they come out with some silly ass rate and nobody will take it, guess what? The rate keeps going up until someone takes it. So instead of bonding together, which, hey, it's every man for himself out here, case in point is you download apps like the freaking JB Hunt 360 app, or you can download XPO's little app, or Coyote, and you see offer prices there, and then you see what the other carriers are bidding. So especially JB Hunt, I don't do any JB Hunt freight, but I downloaded the app and was just looking at it and laughing. It's just people, it's carriers out here just straight undercutting the next carrier for just to get the load. It'll be a load out there to offer prices $1,000, and you gotta get one carrier offer $900, next carrier offer $750, just to steal the load for the next man. What you're not understanding is, where do you think the difference is going? Who you think is taking the difference, man? The difference is not going to the freaking, you know, it's not going to the homeless. It's not going to the battered women's shelter. Nah, man, the difference, and you underbidding the next carrier, that extra profit is going in that broker's pocket. So at the end of the day, after you paying your driver, after you paying for fuel, you profiting the same amount as the broker who's just sitting behind a freaking computer. And that's just food for thought, man. I get in arguments with people all the time that have their own freight, have their own freaking equipment and don't have truck payments. And these people are out here talking about, I charge less since my fleet is already paid for. I don't have a truck note. I charge less so that I can win the freight. I'm like, nah, man, having your stuff paid off is a benefit to you. It should not be a benefit to the broker. All my equipment's paid for. I told y'all a million times I'm an all-cash dude. But I'm still trying to charge the highest rate possible that I can get away with. What good is lowering my rate because my equipment's paid off, so now my profit margin is the same as somebody that's got a freaking $1,000 a month truck note? Now me and him making the same thing, and he has extra overhead that I don't have. What sense does that make? I'm trying to charge even more than that guy because my equipment is paid off. Therefore, when I'm out here doing my profit is a lot more than his because I have the benefit of having no extra truck notes and trailer notes. But people don't look at it this way. And then the thing I hate the most is people that jump out here trying to start new lanes or trying to do local that never did local before. Especially people that are coming from company drivers. Y'all think profiting $200 after fuel every day is a good thing. You got people out here that think profiting $1,000 a week on a local truck is a good thing. Nah, B, that might be good if you're a freaking employee of somebody, you happy to make $1,000 a week. But if you're a boss, you're an owner, your objective is to expand at some point, right? You don't want to be a freaking one truck operation your entire life. How you going to expand and grow if all you got going on is $1,000 a week? You profiting $52,000 a year. You still got to pay Uncle Sam and all these other taxes. Like, come on, yo. Y'all out here. I know I'm freaking, like I said in another video, it's like talking to a freaking water bottle. I know nothing's going to change from my thought, but it's food for thought. That's exactly what it is. It's people out here being scavengers against fellow carriers, not understanding that once you take that rate for the low, that's lowering it for everybody else out here. Just because you don't understand business and you don't understand that you should try to profit as much as possible, that's why some people are great drivers, but they're terrible business runners, terrible owners. It's because you got a load out here that pays the everyday carrier, and I'm contracted. I make $700 off this, and your silly self is happy with $375. And you like, yo, you can do 2 in a day. The profit you making off doing 2 in a day, running up and down, sitting at a dock, because it's live load, live unload on both ends. I'm making that off 1 run, and I got multiple trucks doing that 1 run. So come on, man. Where's your common sense, dog? Don't complain anymore about these brokers. Yo, these brokers is jacking up the rates or lowering the rates. Nah, it's not the broker. The broker can only get rid of loads that someone will take. You understand? As long as there's people out here willing to haul something for the low, that's where the broker's making his money at. But I said a million times, broker, if I had to broker a load, or get a load from a broker making $25 to $50 off me max. It ain't no broker out here that's ever gonna say that they made $300 off a freaking load that they booked with my company. None. But it's your guy, not your average trucker, man. I figured I'd just put that out here because I'm so annoyed, man. That's the #1 email I get from a lot of people is complaining about how they done started their company and they running into, yo, why is freight so cheap? It ain't got nothing to do with the broker. Freight is cheap because it's carriers out here underbidding other carriers. That's all it is. That's all it is. These brokers are still charging their customers the same thing they were charging their customers last year, except for fuel surcharge, which, you know, that could change weekly. But as far as actual rate, line haul rates are the same. These brokers is just out here getting fat because there's stupid people out here that bought trucks, bought or rented a trailer, and they don't know how to negotiate. They just going by what the little app said. You know, you got the Trucker Advantage with a DAT, and it says, and a lot of these people don't even realize they're looking at the 90-day average for what it says the rate should be. A lot of these people don't even pay the extra bread to get the 15-day or the 7-day. But that's neither here nor there. Don't complain about freight rates until you complain about your fellow brother, your fellow carrier out here accepting the low freight rates. Because if you got a bunch of people that's like, nah, man, we ain't going $1 below $1,000 for a load, guess what? That load is gonna pay $1,000. It's your guy, not your average trucker, man. Trucker, not your average on Gmail. Trucker, not your average Instagram. Y'all be easy.